appropriate today, when we celebrate the opening of our newly renovated basement, that we look back at the history of the Sunday school in this church. The origin of the Sunday school at Knox is unclear. However, quite early in the church history, the session resolved that each elder in his own district should once a week meet with the young with a view to giving them instruction and counsel out of the Word of God. Reverend Donald Mackenzie, who served as minister from 1834 to 1872, taught a Bible class every Sunday evening to the children of the district in the log church during the summer months. As the community expanded, Sunday school class was held at the church for those nearby, but numerous other Sunday schools were held in public schools throughout the community, each with their own superintendent. In 1894, there were 6 district Sabbath schools: Bennington, Baines, Cody's, 8th Line, 7th Line, and Braemar. By 1900, there was also a Sabbath school at Maple Grove and Youngsville. In 1901, the superintendents of the Sabbath schools were as follows: James Smith at Goldsby, Alex Smith at Maple Grove, Alex Murray, the schoolhouse lot 22 on the 8th Line, William Carroll at Cody's, William McKay at Bennington, John Sutherland at Youngsville, and Alex McKay at Baines Schoolhouse. All Sabbath schools opened the first week of May and held classes every Sunday afternoon for 7 months. Sunday school reflected 19th century beliefs in child rearing and education. In the 19th century, they believed that a child had to be firmly instructed as to right and wrong, because they believed that children had the natural tendency to the wrong path. The child was a blank slate to be filled with the proper type of learning to become a responsible adult. No belief in childhood innocence here. Learning was by rote, memorization of passages of the Bible and Bible stories with clear moral teachings. In 1915, declining attendance at these Sunday schools resulted in their closure except for 2, one here at Knox Presbyterian Church. The decision was made to change the hour of the Sunday school from 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon to 10 o'clock a.m. to make it easier for rural families to attend Sunday school and church. The session was concerned that families were sending their children to Sunday school and not coming to church. Here is a description of the new facilities in the basement of Knox Presbyterian Church for the Sunday school in 1915. The equipment at this school is excellent. There are separate classrooms with folding doors. There is a splendid staff of teachers, a number of them with normal school training. There are lantern slides for the hymns, for illustrated scriptures, passages, and for missions. And lo and behold, when I was cleaning out the basement of our house, I found a box of those lantern slides on a wooden shelf in the corner. A lantern slide is 2 glass slides with a picture sandwiched between them. The image is projected on a wall using a magic lantern. A magic lantern was a box with a hole in it and a light at one end. In the early days, it was a candle, but as we move into the 20th century, it was an electric bulb. You slide the glass slide, slid into an opening, and it would project upside down because it would project the image onto the wall. And they were regularly used in instruction and in social entertainment in the early part of the 19th century. That collection of slides is now in the collection of the Woodstock Museum. However, not all church activities for children was about religious instruction. In 1925, a church softball league was organized for the local youth for the following reason. There may be 2 main motives in bringing play and recreation into the program of the church. The one is that through this part of the program, the church will have an added attraction for her young people. The other is that through supervised play and recreation, the church may more effectively build up her youth into the fourfold standard of Christian character: physical, mental, social, and spiritual. The Knox teams did well. The girls' softball team won the Presbytery of Oxford Championships from 1926 to 1929, losing out to Sarnia in the London Conference League in 1928. Although the boys' team lost in 1926, they were Oxford Presbytery champions from 1927 to 1929. By the first quarter of the 20th century, there was a change in understanding about child learning. More focus is placed on individual learning techniques and the effectiveness of the practical application of learning through vocational and technical programs. Today, we open a new space for the education of our youth. I think we can agree that our goals today are similar to those in 1925. We too want our children to grow into well-rounded adults by paying attention to their physical, mental, social, and spiritual needs. And now we have the space to do it.